Thank you to all of you joining me. Let's talk about connection to source, to God, to spirituality, to religion, to those are just words. It's whatever you want to call it. The chickadees are landing behind me. This is a very powerful message because I'm sitting here in nature with the chickadees landing, and I had someone ask, bless you, beautiful soul. I love that you inspired me to share this message. What is connection? Do you see the chickadees? Where's the chickadees? What is connection? It's this. It's being in nature. It's being in a moment where you feel peace, love, anything of higher frequency. That is when you're ultimately connected. And why? Because we're a soul. Start there. We're a soul who came from the other side. And on the other side, it's only love and above. It's only the best frequency ever. And it's what we know first. We're born of this. And then the world shapeshifts us and brainwashes us and shifts us into things that don't matter. Anyway, back to, but we know that we love when we have that feeling. When you're at camp and you're sitting by the fire and it's just the crackle happening and you're at peace, that's source connection. When you're praying, whatever ritual that you do that brings that frequency, you light a candle or you stare at it, you do meditation, you do journaling, you light 6 candles, you do whatever. There's so many different rituals and practices within all of the different words. Again, whatever you want to call it. I made a video about it's all the same fish. We're just calling it something different. But what we're doing is connecting to a frequency, to a vibration, to what we truly are in the essence of our being. This is a very powerful message. So know that. And so there's no need to necessarily get attached to any external force. That's so egocentric, human, context that is very much preached to us, because with that, there can be some sense of an element of control from whatever. But when you are free, I'm just holding this because I want you to see the chickadee. I'm going to try and shape it. Chickadees right there. So it's just that all those words and all of those contexts outside of you and nature and this vibration are just words. They're just things that can create a separation from what is. Because again, let's get deep. As a soul coming from the other side, guess what? We're all one. The minute we cross back over and go to the other side in just pure love and above, we're all one. There's no separation in colors, ethnicities, beliefs, like any of it. Those are just human contexts. Let's get deep. Is the chickadee there? You can always have this connection by allowing yourself to be at peace, finding a way to let go of these attachments that we get to any external forces. To you are not your name. You're not what you do as for like this whole like what do you do? That's so many layers of what I call the onion to get to the core of yourself. Like if you're not a mom or a daughter or a husband or a brother or any of those, well then okay, what are you? If you're not your job or your career or you're any of those identities, then what are you? If we take away all of those layers, what are you? You're a beautiful soul that is ever changing. You are always supposed to change. That bothers me again, that society in these contexts often make you feel like if there's something wrong there, beauty, there's something wrong with you. If you're like, if you're always changing, they want to diagnose you with something. But look around. The trees appear to like die and come back to life within the different seasons. Everything's changing. Time's always changing. Everything changes except for us. We're supposed to be consistent and have a routine and follow the you should and you would. If you're not doing that, what's wrong with you? Oh, but at the same time, if you're falling into that, you're going through all of those motions going, there's got to be something more to life. And there is. Tapping into your inner compass, your soul connection to all that is. Doesn't matter what it's called. My favorite, the indigenous say, the great mystery. That's what they call it, the great mystery. The thing is, I had this experience. As a child, okay, it was like 8, 9 years old little. I was like, I really want to go to all the churches because everyone around me were families that went to church. And so I just wanted to, I was always source connected. I always felt this and was curious what they were experiencing. So I did. I went to like um Catholic and Protestant and Lutheran and Christian and born again and all of them, anyone that I could, okay? What I experienced was that in each of those places there was that because we were speaking words that created a frequency, that created that knowing, that remembrance, the soul knows that we're connected. And because the human part of us wants, some words, give me something to understand it. We don't need to understand nothing. Know it, feel it. The feeling is the knowing. And so but then each of these boxes of the context, I loved the vibration. And here we're singing and we're connected and we're one and we're feeling love and above and all of those wonderful things. But at some point in each of them, there would be this, all of a sudden, if you do this and you have to do it like that, and I went, but in all loving God, who told me that I'm already forgiven and that I'm here to just experience, and that if I give my, that I'm eternal, and yet I'm that just seemed so left field to me. I thought, okay, well, what's this? And then it started separating everybody. I noticed that family didn't really want to, if they were a different religion or if they were a different spirituality. And I thought, oh, that's the human part of this world that's creating separation, and that's not connection. If you are truly, authentically in tune, connected to all that is within yourself, source, whatever you want to call it, it's just a word, same fish, same vibration, same love. That's all we're all connecting to. And I love every single one of those anythings because they're feeling the vibration. I'm so grateful. I've had so many friends in the last couple of years, and I'm seeing it. Everyone started kind of turning to some sort of spirituality or religion, this out of curiosity and needing your soul guiding you to needing that connection, because there's nothing more powerful. Whatever you call it, we're talking about a powerful feeling, are we not? An incredible feeling. And I believe it's the same feeling. And another thing I realized across all of the different boxes, there was the absolute same message. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. We are all one love. Honor your neighbor, love your neighbor. It was about love. It's about love. And even the concept of Jesus, his story so profound, and loved and helped others heal, and we all did. But all he was saying was, you are one with Christ. We are Christ consciousness. And I even had this thought of, like, when they talk about Jesus is coming back, yeah, because if every single one of us tap into what he gave us as a context in the human form, it was doing unto other, it was treating people with love, it was helping, it was all of those things. And if we come back into that as he was, then we are, and that is, and it is, and so it is. And here we have love on earth, peace on earth, connection to ourself, to source, and each other. That's the divinity of this shift in the universe right now. We're supposed to break away from the historic things that have always separated us, and it's all of those words, labels, context boxes. There's no more need for it. It's like, oh, okay, just what's wrong with being like, oh, okay, that's how you see it. Awesome. Isn't it such a vibe? Yeah. Love it. Woo. So connected. And I'm willing to try. I've tried all the different things and they feel great. They feel great. They feel great because it is what it is and that it is. And there's no need to have to identify it. Just know like you know, like you know, and remember you're a soul and love is everything. It's just that. So find ways to each day bring you into this vibration, and there you have it. You are connected to all that is, to source, to whatever you want to call it. It's a vibe. And we're here to come back to that, because the minute you're in this, it's, almost impossible to see negative, because you just don't want to look at anything that's going to take away this vibration, this connection. And that's it, because what we focus about, we bring about. So this matrix, this human experience is challenging us. What are you going to give your focus on? You going to give your focus to? Because what you focus on, it's what you're going to bring about. What you vibe about is what you bring about. We're magnets. It's so much more than meets the eye. We were never taught any of this, because the minute that we're aware of this, we're going to change our focus and our frequency. And if we do that, then they're not going to be able to always be dun 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 and it affect us, because we're going to be like, your jokes, quit the nonsense, because we love each other over here, and that's all we need is each other. Because if you really think about it, if we all shared and cared, and we're in a world of, we all have more than enough. There's no need for anyone to go without. We've just got to stop letting everything separate us and come back together into what we truly know we are. Much love. Much love. Peace on earth is here. Jesus is back. If you let your Christ consciousness rise and shine and feel that vibration, because if each one of us feel that vibration, the whole universe is going to shift again, and those that no longer serve us will fall away and we rise. Much love and light as we all rise and shine, because the time is now. The time is now. You feel it, you know it. It's just a remembering. So seek out anything that raises your vibration. It's all it's about. And you got it. Connected. And then if you can just be, you're going to get all the messages and divine inspirations that guide you to the next thing that just keeps this vibration going for you. Let me know if something that I've shared resonates, if this was an incredibly powerful message that I was just inspired to jump on and share. As I do, I'm positively random. Nothing is edited. It's totally always inspirational and intuitive. And leave a comment, leave a question. Don't forget to subscribe. Help me grow and share this message so that we can all rise and shine. Together is how we do this. I love you. Much love. We got this. Yes. Another chickadee. Much love.